workshop. What we're doing today is we're going to put what happens to your Huffy wheels when they crack. What can you do with them? Well, you can start by, even if you haven't cracked them, you can put, I'm going to show you how to put some bearings on, and so you're going to get a sleeve as well. Put that on here. Yep, so that's going to fix the crack. I'm going to use a bit of this bedroll to go in the grip there. Obviously it's a little bit loose, and then we're going to no more nails it, and then we're going to finally put some bearings on it, which is great because that means this thing runs super smooth. So even if you haven't cracked your Huffy wheels, put some bearings on it and they go super smooth. Start with the bearings. So the holes there, bearing size, well, the best I can get are these, which are 28mm with a 12mm inside diameter. A set of 4 cost you, say, about, I think it's $120 each, so you only need 4. Obviously that's too big to go in there, won't fit in, so we need to modify it. All we need is a 28mm hole drill bit, just to make that hole bigger, and we can slot them in. So yeah, for about, say, £6 you can put bearings on your Huffy wheels and make them run much smoother. And then obviously you need to buy your drill bit. Then next thing, 28mm, this one's 28mm outside and 12mm inside, which is the same as the Huffy Green Machine rear. Okay, you may need to wiggle it around so like that, get a bit of extra width on it. Then take your bearing, pop it in there, drill it down to the lower level, and you can see what's going on there. You've got yourself a bearing on the outside of the wheel. So next thing we need to do is you take out the plastic thing that sits on the inside, pop that out with a screwdriver. We're just going to make that hole there just a little bit deeper to sit the bearing in, because at the moment it's a little bit too small and we want it to be able to tighten it in. So that there's not enough to get a hold on it. I'm going to sink it down a little bit, and that's one wheel done. So you don't need to drill down too far, you just want it to sit in there. Obviously if you drill down too far you're going to go through the plastic. Then take this bit that's not cut out with a circle without a chisel, then you've got that just to sit in there, and you've got 2 bearings on your Huffy wheel. So what are you going to sit it on? Well, you can sit it on the Huffy axle that you get with it, with the Green Machine, or just a 12mm bar will do it, and they're much smoother. So what we need to do now, since these ones are cracked, so you could do that with just good Huffy wheels, it'll make them last longer and it'll make them run faster. But if you've got cracked wheels and you've run out of tread, like we have, we're going to sleeve these babies. But ours is at about 150, so you can see that, 150. So what I did was I cut it, I want to be able to glue on this edge that much, and the same on the other side, so I cut it down to like 120, and so then I cut out the strip from here, 120, that's what we've got here. Yep, and then stick that inside your wheel. Yep, you can't see the join really. So your foam's sticking out, then you're going to put your wheel on and push it in slowly, and hopefully you'll get your 20mm either side to put your no more nails on. Right, as you can see, we've got the foam in there and foam running around the back there, sitting fairly sweet. What I've done here is, because the foam was sitting up at the top, I cut it off with a knife, and then I just dug around the outside there to dig out enough to put the glue in. So now ready to put some glue in here around the seam, and then glue in around the back here. Okay, here's one with no bearings, and we'll see how long that spins for.